This week's episode is, well, kind of a disaster. For the last 3 years, we have wanted to go to the Salt River, but it has been too cold because in the wintertime, you can't really go tubing on the Salt River. So we thought, let's go try it out. What resulted is really funny footage that I was gonna toss, but I have to share it. For the last 4 years, we've been traveling full-time in our RV. In February of 2022, we bought a home base in Phoenix, Arizona that we plan to rent as we continue traveling. We'll be back on the road full-time soon, but in the meantime, we're playing weekenders and taking side trips in our new home state. You can plan an adventure, but it doesn't mean it's gonna go well, and sometimes it doesn't, but that's part of the adventure. You know that show on Netflix, Nailed It? You know why it's so popular and funny? Because everyone likes to see what they thought it was gonna be and what it ends up like. Because a lot of times, you think it's gonna be this like Pinterest glorious thing, and it ends up something entirely different. So we're just gonna show you our Nailed It. All right, Miss Chloe, are you ready? Mm-hmm. You look like you're ready for the river. So we're getting ready to head out. We're taking 2 vehicles because we're going to do something we've never done before. We're going to the Salt River to go tubing. So we're gonna go to just I think it's the let out of Saguaro Lake over on the East Valley. So there's a lot of the East Valley we have not explored before. So we are not taking the trailer out this week, but we're gonna go do some things and explore the city. So come with us. The Tonto National Forest Recreation Area, I think that's what it's called, and there are wild horses everywhere. I can't wait to see wild horses. I really hope that we get to see them on the river today. That would be so awesome. But if we don't, that's okay. We're gonna go over to Coon Bluff after this, after we're done floating, and just see if we can spot anywhere. My gosh, the mountains here are gorgeous, and I have seen some flowers blooming on the saguaro cacti. I'm so excited. I can't wait to take a bunch of pictures today.
Warning.
If you don't have your own tubes, you can rent them from the tubing company. They opened on April 30th. Today is May 2nd, or May 3rd, so we're good on that. But we went ahead and bought our own tubes because it was just like a couple dollars more to buy our own tubes than the actual rental was. So now we'll just have them if we want to go again, or if we want to go river tubing somewhere else over the summer. So now we have 4 inner tubes and 1 raft. I'm gonna drop the first vehicle off here at Pebble Beach Recreation Site. This is where we've chosen to end up. So we're gonna leave the truck here. When we were at the Grand Canyon, we forgot our parks pass. So we ended up buying a second parks pass. Now we have 2 passes, but you don't have it?
I don't know, I'm gonna look.
He doesn't have it.
I might be sitting at home with the door.
Oh man, anyways. We ended up buying a second one because we only had 1 and we had left it at home, and we have 2 vehicles. So there have been a few times when we've gone to national parks and we've had both vehicles with us where we wished we had a second pass. You can use your passes here. Otherwise, it is $6?
12.
12? Look what you're gonna have to do.
I know. Stupid.
1 day pass for John. Wah wah. He has to pay $12 because he doesn't have his parks pass with him. He didn't just forget his parks pass.
Okay, enough. Picking on John.
He forgot his wallet.
Warning.
Something to note, it says that if you get a Tonto pass in town, they're only $8, but here at the parking lot, they're $12. I suspect they're pretty strict about it here, so don't forget your pass. First things first, gotta pump up the
Jam. Pump up the jam.
Pump it up. So this parking spot is only 2 minutes of drive time away from where we left the truck. So we're a bit skeptical about how long this is going to take us to actually raft down or tube down.
That's going to take at least 30 minutes. I don't think it's going
So if we get to Pebble Beach and we've decided we haven't gone far enough, we'll continue on down. We have to move the vehicles again.
Chloe's gonna be in her own raft.
Warning.
Okay, we are here on a Tuesday afternoon. We read a lot about this before we came and did it because I wanted to know like all of the tips and tricks. And a lot of people say to take like an afternoon or sunset float, especially if it's really hot outside. It's in the 90s today. It's not the middle of the summer, so that's good. And we're the Farnsworths, so we don't do anything early in the day anyway, so this works out really well for us. It did take us about 45 minutes in the parking lot just to air everything up. Brought our Yeti with us today because it is completely waterproof, and if we have to, we can put our phones in there later. We don't have a wet bag, we thought, or a dry bag. We thought we had one and we couldn't find it anywhere, so we're taking a little bit of a risk with our electronics today. Whoops.
It's very cold.
Hey, we're hooking them all together.
I can't even actually walk in here. I'm frozen.
Maybe. Eat it.
Just eat, just eat. He said you just have to eat it. I have regrets.
Should have researched it a little bit more. Temperature.
It said May to September.
Okay.
You got it. Just go.
You do it.
Oh no, no.
Sweet God in heaven.
And we're off. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Thing if we unhook and then we have to scramble to find each other
Somebody's
and
gonna have to
swim. I ain't swimming.
Don't unhook. I'm with you. Don't unhook.
Yes.
All right. What do you want?
Here they come. Kamikaze dive by.
That way, that's the rapids, right?
Like this.
Okay, so the rapids are approaching and it's caused by rocks in the water. So it's recommended that you lift your booty up so you don't get bruised.
Maximum speed.
Chloe is ready. Arizona whitewater.
Warning.
You suck so bad. I can't like hold it. I can't hold it. Hurry up.
Get me off of the water! Okay, we survived the rapids! Gosh, what are you
It's a lot
doing?
deeper.
It is deeper.
Yeah,
I want to do that, but
No, you won't be able to get back in.
I will.
Are you bailing? You're bailing water?
Yeah, that's how bad it is.
So the wind has picked up and it's going the wrong way. So it's actually pushing us against the current. And we're, oh gosh, that was cold. We don't know how close we are to the point, but it's already 6 o'clock and we're barely moving. Yeah, see, like the current is pushing.
Warning.
There's like little rapids coming this way. Oh my gosh! Aaron volunteered as tribute. I'm using my shoe. Abort! We are aborting the mission. Unfortunately, I don't think the camera was rolling because it was kind of terrifying. John hopped out. He thought he was on the shore and like
I was not.
was not. So it kind of fell into a hole and like literally went all the way under and then came up and just was like total shock. Like it's very cold water. It's very, very cold water. There's a reason it's not packed full of people right now. I really didn't know it was going to be that cold. We came to a standstill and and Aaron got out and swam and now he can't stop shaking, trying to figure out how to get back to the car. Yeah. It's not hot enough for this yet.
It's gonna get dark soon.
Yeah, and it's
The
gonna get
sun's already
dark.
gone down quite a bit. It's just not hot anymore.
It's getting cool. It's gonna get cold fast. Poor John and Aaron are just shaking from head to toe.
Alright, so...
I mean, we can hear the road. Now we hike
So 2,000.
with the tubes. So we're doing the walk of shame with the tubes. And we'll have to come back again another day when it's super hot and in the middle of the day.
We climbed up the bluff, and I'm gonna hop some barbed wire fence and run back to the Jeep, which is closer. It's about a 15-minute walk, but we just felt like we were only halfway through what we were going to do, and it's just probably safer than it being really cold at night as the sun went down.
I need a hero! Right next to the no parking sign.
Yeah, well,
It's fine. We weren't really parking.
It's still running.
Oh, I'm so bummed.
Do you want to go see the lake
I would love to go see the lake.
real quick?
I think somebody's missing lake life back there. Because when you live in Kansas City, lake life is all you got.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Like the Ozarks. At the parking lot where we left the truck, and we just passed the whole group of people that were behind us. There was probably what, like 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
That were behind us on the river, and they weren't moving either. And so we didn't know what they were gonna do, and it looks like they bailed also. And I just noticed the sign said that this parking lot closes at sunset, which is right now. There's no way we would have made it here before dark. So I'm happy with our choice.
We made the right decision.
We made the right decision. I can see why it's a popular place here. There's only one thing left that we haven't seen. There's a lot of things, but there's one thing left we haven't seen today that I really wanted to see, and that's wild horses. So we're gonna drive around for a minute because it's sunset and it's beautiful, and it would totally make this failed day worth the trip if we saw some wild horses. It's gorgeous, but there's no horses. It's okay. It was just a miss. It was just a miss. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Today was a miss. Another day, another adventure. Even if it was a failed adventure, it was still fun. And I guarantee you, we will remember this. Thank you for coming with us today on this adventure. Next week is probably one of the coolest things I have ever done in Arizona. You do not want to miss it. I cannot wait to share with you what we got to do in Tucson, Arizona.